Today on the channel, we've got that other guy I teased in the Strange Tales wave. We've got Moon Knight on where I got it figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, figure fans? Where I got it figured, back with another Marvel Legends review. This time we've got Moon Knight from the Strange Tales wave. Why did I pick this guy up? Well, I like Moon Knight. Out of all the other characters that are in that wave, he's probably the other one that I would want. Strictly as a collector. I mean, you got um, you know, Damon Hellstrom, Lilith, Bloodstorm, I know Bloodstorm is very popular, but not with me. You don't really have Brother Voodoo. I will probably be getting him at some point, but it's not like a wave of like super winner type guys. But this version of Moon Knight, the Fist of Khonshu version, is one that I read as a kid. And so, like Dracula, there's a sentimental attachment there. And so I wanted to pick him up. It doesn't hurt that he comes with the Blackheart head, so that when I eventually get the rest of the Build-A-Figure pieces to Blackheart, I already have the head. Head is usually the most important part of any action figure. So that's kind of why we're looking at Moon Knight here on the channel. So we're going to go as normal. We'll look at the package, get Moon Knight out, play around with him a little bit, do a couple of comparisons, and get you out of here with some final thoughts. So starting with the packaging, we've got the Strange Tales Wave package with the Blackheart Build-A-Figure here. And, I like the new packaging, the new quote-unquote universal packaging. That's supposed to go across all lines. Still don't think it's 100% universal, but they're trying. I do like it. I totally thought that when they went back to window boxes, they should have changed the boxes immediately. But who knows how long they had those boxes designed. So, like the wave with Black Panther and Vision, and the Marvel Knights wave got the old style boxes. But those were the last waves to get them. Now we've got these, and that's cool. I'm down with that. Looking at the package a little bit up close, got Moon Knight in here. He's got all the stuff that Moon Knights normally come with. Plus he's got an Ankh, once again from his Fist of Khonshu days in the 80s. You got your cross cell here. The only one I didn't mention was Wolverine, and he doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure part. And I definitely do not wish to have any more Wolverines, at least for now. I'm not saying I'll never get another Wolverine, but I certainly got my fair share of Wolverines this year. So the blurb: after a near-fatal encounter at an ancient Egyptian temple, mercenary Mark Spector agrees to become the earthly avatar for the deity Khonshu, the literal Fist of Khonshu. There you go. That's your look at the package. Want to get Moon Knight out and see what we can see. Alright, so we've got Moon Knight out of the package with his accessories as normal. And he comes with quite a few things, most of which we actually have covered on this channel before, because we did another Moon Knight video back in 2023, I want to say. So Moon Knight This one is the Fist of Khonshu version that has the trappings of, the Egyptian gods and all of that. Khonshu in the uniform, which is, how I used to see him as a kid. Then he went to kind of like a white version that was like this, but didn't have, wasn't quite as Khonshu-y, I guess. I guess I would say. But, this is kind of the one that I remember the most. It's the one that sticks out in my mind. So he comes with, like I said, a lot of the same stuff as the previous Moon Knight. He comes with the staff, the hands, the fists that also double as holders for his like Moon Knight rings. You can see the little divots there to stick those in. Then he comes with his little Moon Knight throwing stars. They're all very small, and I have to put them in special containers to make sure nothing happens to them. And then in addition, he comes with this Ankh. And the only other piece is, of course, the Blackheart Build-A-Figure head. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. And that's what he comes with. So next up, you got Moon Knight himself. And he's cool. Looks, he looks like he's on a standard Marvel Legends body with no pins now. Now he's got pinless joints if you're into that sort of thing. His hands are definitely the same hands that come with the other Moon Knight. So in a way, it's reuse. He just had regular gloves, but we can live with that. And if not, you can always just put some regular white hands on them, and it will look, exactly right. Got plenty of white hands for that. Should I want to do that? Probably won't go that far, but you could. And he doesn't have butterfly. Yes, he does. He has butterfly joints. Basically means he's on the Vulcan body, which also explains why he's pinless. Decent ab crunch. Decent ab crunching back. His cape actually is sticking in pretty well. I'm not going to bother to remove it, but it's actually attached to his back pretty good here. You can see it's attached. A lot of times with these Marvel Legends capes, you have to fight with them. But what I would say about old Moon Knight here is there are some characters I like to get wireless capes for, wired capes rather, for. And I've seen that there's a wireless cape available for Moon Knight. I may pick that up. He's a character that I could see having a wired cape now that I've been sort of spoiled by wireless capes. But there he is, pretty basic, Vulcan body figure. Not that that's bad or anything. That's how you get your mid-range body superheroes now, and he works out pretty good. So we'll do some comparisons coming up next. Right, so first up for comparisons, we'll bring in his wave mate, Dracula. These were definitely the two top guys out of that wave that I wanted to get, besides the Blackheart Build-A-Figure itself. I don't think I'm going to get every figure in the wave, but I'm certainly happy to have these two. Next up, we'll bring in a Marvel Knights-ish type of guy, like Moon Knight, the man without fear, also the man without balance, Daredevil, from the 3-pack. And finally, because I'll take pretty much any excuse to bring in Captain America, bring in the 20th anniversary of Marvel Legends Captain America. So that's going to do it for comparisons. We're going to move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on Marvel Legends Strange Tales Blackheart Build-A-Figure Wave Moon Knight. If I had known that they were going to do this Moon Knight, I probably would have waited until they did it. Yes, they did do the sort of mid 80s, 90s Moon Knight on a retro card, and that one's cool. But you know, I don't need 1,000 Moon Knights. The modern one, I do like that figure too. But this is the one that if I was just gonna have one, and Moon Knight's like a character that I really probably only need one of, even though I have two now, I probably would have gotten this version. That said, you know, he's a pretty interesting basic Marvel Legends. He's on the Vulcan body. He's got the stuff he looks like he's supposed to look, which is really, you know, kind of what I like Marvel Legends for, when they do it that way. And they did do it that way, except for the weird choice of hands. Well, can't call it a weird choice. They wanted them to be able to use the shurikens, so that's what you got to do to get them. So I'm not going to gripe about the hands. We just want them to have regular hands. Like I said, you got plenty of regular white Marvel Legends fists that I'm sure you could use. There's one right here. Just have one just laying around. Got plenty of them. So, all that said, I'm going to give Moon Knight an 8 out of 10. He's not like a 10 figure. He's not a 9 figure. Because it is a character that I like. And it is an interpretation of the character that I like. So, I went ahead and got him. So, there you go. We still got one more Marvel Legends review that I can think of off the top of my head to still do before the year is out. There may be two, but the one I know of for sure. So be on the lookout for that. And oh wait, I'm losing my mind. We have like 3 more Marvel Legends videos to do before the end of the year. So yeah, I gotta move it along here because we're running out of days. But yes, Moon Knight is hitting all the right notes. So I'm gonna give him an 8. That's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for all the new subscribers. We are slowly but steadily growing, and we're going to keep delivering the content to help us keep growing. So, till next time, everybody stay safe. Peace.
The way I got it figured.